to be the same and some are not. Hey, YouTube and Facebook, how y'all doing tonight? It's kind of late. I do apologize. We were supposed to be doing this yesterday. Had a couple
Don't
of things.
apologize. It's grown folks' time. Kids should be in the bed. So
Yeah,
it is what it is.
it is what it is. So, if you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. The same thing that everybody said helps the algorithm to a certain degree. Because at the end of the day, all these platforms, they play what they want to play and so whatnot. But how have we grown, sweetheart?
Who's gonna go first?
You thought I was gonna go first.
Yeah. I don't know. Have we grown? Yeah, let's see.
How you say have we grown?
Look, you just asked me to.
Have we grown?
You just asked me to.
You should already.
Did you just choose violence?
No, they didn't see that.
Run the camera back. I did it.
They did see that.
I know. We're trying to find this. Let's see.
Oh, you trying to share?
No. Oh, we not live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta go
I
the
did
search.
go to live.
It's
I'm
okay.
already subscribed to us.
Yeah, you gotta search because we ain't up there yet. The sofa. Let me talk. Yeah. So
Is this one?
uh Real talk. You put real talk. So while you doing that, cause like my phone is right there. But
Tablet right there is needed.
oh but I can't sign in. I gotta do it on the computer.
Oh,
Um, I think we have grown definitely.
yeah.
With the trust
We
and
probably need to redo our. I'm not subscribed to us.
look
Shame
at you. Oh my
on
God.
me.
How
Ah,
are you? You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna put my foot in my mouth.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna put my foot in my mouth.
You
I
right
already got a
there.
dog house right now. I'll be sleeping there with my son over there.
It's big enough for you to get in there too.
Oh man, I think we've grown enough that we got a puppy. It was either a puppy or a child, and she didn't want kids.
Excuse me.
You
Ew,
said,
a child was never an option.
huh?
That was never an option.
What?
We would not go have no children. They want nothing. What do you understand the word that is coming out of my mouth? No, 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 no.
What? Really? Oh man. Yeah. So I got a puppy, and it has been kind of.
Even though I said they couldn't even get the puppy until we got our house, we're still working on that and it's still coming. And I thought it might make a little sense to just go ahead and get the puppy now since we do have to potty train it and stuff like that. And I'd be highly TO'd if I had to train a puppy not to pee pee and poo poo in my brand new house. So yeah.
Hey, Big Mama, how you doing?
Yeah.
So definitely the trust thing, because we talk about this a lot. We come across a lot of people that have some form of is it what we consider trust issues? They uh maybe. Yeah. Well, I've talk to a lot of folks that have come across with trust issues where
I
as
I I've never been one to let me make sure I choose my words right wisely. I don't think I'm one that would really have trust issues.
huh?
For me, you are free to be independent and do whatever it is you want to do without me questioning, are you sure that's what you were doing?
Are you sure about that?
Are
As
you
they would
sure
say.
about that? Yeah, I'm definitely not on somebody's face like, what the heck was that?
There was what?
What the heck was that?
That was that fan.
What fan?
Up there.
What
That
fan of
propellers
what?
on the fan.
I sound like someone's over there rocking and moving. You ain't got no friends over there hiding.
No, that was that fan.
See, that was trust. I said, you just make me take back my statement.
You
You
sit
question
there. You
myself
think,
like,
see, that's what you get. But I, that's probably a big thing with relationships in general. Trust.
yeah. I
Because you
mean,
see all and the reason why I say that, because you see all the things where on TikTok and everything, like the dude can't go out because he looking at his wife or like the stick figure. When he kept
oh,
asking, "You okay? Hey, I'm going out with the boys. Okay,
um,
you good? Okay." And then he like, "Nah, man, I can't go."
you know what? I'd be encouraging you to go hang out with friends, family, other people. Like, I ain't got no issues with
We
that.
both do that.
Trust, trust is it's not a thing. Like,
We both
go
do
ahead.
that. That's the thing.
I don't.
What was that trip, y'all?
I don't
You been
to the cabin that you
no
were
no.
on live making payments for me.
Oh, that wasn't a cabin you went to.
Oh, I went
We
to the
went to the cabin
Carolina
together.
with my girl.
Yeah, and did y'all go somewhere else? Did you go to Atlanta
Mhm.
one time? And then when we went to Atlanta together, you separated for a little bit. I don't know. It's just I think people tend to have to depend on each other in relationships so much. They get to be dependent to where a separation from each other is kind of like dire.
Um, I guess so. We we do everything together. Like so, yeah. I don't know.
So
I
if
do
you,
feel like we get stronger every day. We communicate better every day. We do clash or bump heads every now and a blue, but I don't think it's like bad. Normally we know it or we can feel it when we're like, hey, but I think we kind of like missing each other's communication.
yeah,
So I would say that's the way we have grown. We're definitely able to open up to each other more now than we were before. Um,
it definitely for me because I come from a relationship where everything was questionable. I mean, seriously questionable. Like it was ridiculous how I had to question everything, and some stuff was like literally falling in my lap, and I was scared to look around the corner because I was scared I might see something that I didn't want to see. But she go on trips that really weren't trips that she was supposed to be going on. Not to get in grave details with it, but yeah. So, um, regardless of that, I still try my best to go into a relationship, all relationships that I've ever tried to go in after my previous marriage, to go in with the level head of saying this person is not her. Even though definitely with my marriage now, there
listen,
has been
Mama
triggers.
Bear can attract viewers. Keep it up. Oh, more
Um,
likes can attract viewers. Oh,
okay.
mm.
Um, so I do think that we have
Yeah,
grown.
a lot definitely.
I think we continue to grow,
Mhm.
and I love that about us. That I feel how strong we get on a daily, weekly, hourly
And I
basis.
feel like we really persevere through challenges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
them joints be coming left.
Yeah.
They be life and
Sometimes one of us will take the hit more than the other, and then
yeah,
sometimes we both be like, "Dang, can we catch a break right now?" And then it'll be back and forth. Either or.
yeah.
Yeah, we push through. Some things.
If you could pinpoint one thing that you may have thought would have been a challenge in getting in another relationship like this,
Um, The
And
biggest thing
hmm
was with my kids, finding someone in my kids. I ain't even gonna say finding somebody in my kids, like finding somebody that meshes well with my kids. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
And you do a pretty good job handling it. Sometimes you be at your wits end, over the top. um, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like you being angry at the situation. You never get angry with me per se. Sometimes you get angry when I don't react, or if I miss something, and you're like, "Well, hey, look, it happened a couple of times." But for the most part, I think I'm pretty like when it comes to parenting and the kids, like I'm pretty on top of it when I'm present.
Right.
When I'm not around, I do like to take in perspective the whole scope of everything that's going on, like the kids' reactions, what were they doing when they said what they said, and why they were doing it. And then there are times where it's like, what the wrong with these kids? Why are they, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I guess that sometimes it makes me feel like, my kids gonna run off my good thing, because people can only tolerate so much or deal with so much, or
And I can understand that, and I do feel that way. And I also have to look at it like that too. When you do come at it like that, let me see all the other angles and stuff before I make a judgment. To uh,
you feel like I should immediately jump to your side sometimes.
there has been a couple of cases where that's what I thought, but then again, I have to once you we've talked, then okay, all right, let me sit back and let her go through her process because you deserve that for one thing. Because again, these are your kids,
Hmm.
and so you do need to hear their side, or you just do need to see the whole spectrum. Because I also have with that, it makes me think about my situation and how my kids have been put in places where it's been crazy. Um,
I like the window right here.
uh, like that. But I and again, I thank you for that. It's like one of those things that we talk about on the radio show, the mailroom, with Deshaun and friends. Go ahead and download the 101 TKO
Yeah.
app and listen to us every Saturday with me on my boss's show from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Had to plug that, but the patience and safe place. I've never had that, so I get checked a lot and it pulls me back in to understand kind of like the past weekend where hey I did not intentionally do that seriously. I found myself
Oh, that's not the road.
uh, I found myself at the pool because I literally went to go look for the gym because I couldn't find it because yes I was angry and unfortunately sometimes being mad at weight kind of cool y'all. Yeah, but
And I could understand that you needed a moment, like for real, for real. And like I said, you could have just said, "Hey, I'm stepping out for a second, get myself a breathe. Y'all do your thing."
it's just one
You
thing
just
led to it's just
walked out
one
the
thing
room
led
and
to
didn't say anything. So here we are, we out of town, and just me and my kids. And then you walked out with you ain't had
yeah,
no
no
room
phone, no
keys, you
room
ain't had
key.
no phone, you ain't had no car keys,
Nope.
and you just disappeared. Like you probably would have if they could have played the camera. My baby pacing up and down the hall like a maniac like that. And I literally was like, yeah, what if he go like that? He just left it like that. So I'm like, babe, I know we had a rough, moment at the beach. We really didn't talk it out. And so the kids were in the shower. And I was sitting there, okay, I got a minute. Let me get my head together and respond. And I was responding to the text message. Then I realized
The phone's
the phone's
another
still in
thing.
here. And I literally text, never mind, disregard the phone messages. We'll talk when you get back. Because I was like, well, dang. And then I waited a few more minutes. Most of the girls got out and got settled. And I was like, you know what? We normally take a shower together. So I was waiting. Well,
Aww.
I had already taken my shower. And then when I walked out the door and I said, you know what? Just get yourself together and go on back in and check something out. And then I was going to go down and get some more towels or rags
Okay.
from downstairs. And then when I looked up, you were coming up the stairs. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then, we talked in the hallway and had that conversation. I do feel like had that happened mm, on one of our first trips, I probably wouldn't have went, let's move, I probably would have been more of a little bit of a firecracker about it.
Listen here, boy.
Yeah, I would have told you a piece of my mind. It's definitely been more of, you think you is gonna walk out this room and just not say nothing to nobody and just walk off? Because if I did that, you would be hollering with me,
Yes,
type
kind
of
of did say
thing.
that.
Yeah, I
You actually
did, but
got.
I was very calm about it. I
Yeah,
didn't curse at
but
you. I didn't call
again.
you out your name, and I didn't say
Oh
what.
yeah, now see, then we really would have a problem then. But I
Yeah,
under so let me say thank you
but
about your way
given
that
the
you
way that
came
I had
off.
come, where
Yeah,
I had come from previously in my previous marriage, it was definitely like I didn't have a space to open up and say, well, hey, I know you did whatever, and you had gone through something, but you didn't allow me the moment to get out what I needed to express. And you allow room for that, and I didn't really come at you and attack you because again, I was like, we need to have a conversation. Let's kind of talk about it.
right,
And it really wasn't even concerned about, you just walking away. It was just I knew you had some things on your mind and you were upset
right,
and then you walked off and didn't say nothing. So I'm thinking like, well damn, hopefully you don't do anything to hurt yourself or nothing happens to you
right.
before you get back to me. And because
Yeah,
that would be devastating to me as well now, because hey, so we ended on a bad note and that would be horrible.
yeah, cause like I said, I made it to the pool and I was like, oh shoot, you know what? I can't find a gym. Uh, maybe I put my feet in the water. Then I thought about it. The folks got out the pool after I was messed up by looking at this world.
Mm.
I was out there by myself, and I don't think I see those signs saying, no lifeguard on deck. So yeah, nah. Oh yeah, I'm good. Let me go back in the room and whatnot. So
That's sad. He didn't even think, oh, they might be concerned about me. Let me go back inside. He was worried about not
drown.
drowning in the doggone pool. Oh my god. Oh,
We were with your babies, man. So yeah, I was like, dang.
bro, that didn't mean nothing.
Yeah. I,
I could have
I
walked
had
out the
them.
room and them little selfish, like people that came that I birthed would probably have not even noticed that I was gone until they wanted
Oh
something.
yeah, cause they was on their phone talking to
They was on their phone with their
their
little
little friends.
friends and
Uh huh. Yeah.
access to the TV and
Uh huh. Yeah.
movies.
Yeah. So that is a form of growth again, cause I think we did have a couple of scared moments like that at the very beginning too. Where we just sit
Hmm.
down and talk. Where, oh
I would
man,
say in the last year we haven't really had a in the last year of it being official of we're locked in and we definitely have to do more for it to be like, oh, I don't want to be around you type thing. Because before it was, I guess we could say easily say, you know what, package and go on back where you came
right,
from because I just don't want to deal with this.
right.
I do feel like now we have to really sit down and think, okay, I can't just up and say, you know what, go home to your mama
Yeah,
because
'cause we did say this is our last marriage.
I said that about my last marriage before this marriage, but
No
yeah.
one marriages, them situations.
The
Don't count. Don't count.
situationships.
No.
Yeah. Shout out to my ex.
That was that was
Uh,
that was a trial run.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
run.
yeah.
You
Got our
know,
feet wet. But no, it taught us some
yeah,
stuff.
it
I'm happy
definitely.
for it. I'm happy for it. Matter of fact, there was some in there. We were talking on the show yesterday about how people get married so fast. Ah,
He just got up.
oh yeah, hi.
Can't even open his eyes. He's so cool. He's so cool.
But how people get married fast, or possibly because we were talking about, is there a
Hey,
window?
listen, I am obsessed with uh, the 90 Day Fiance or Married at First Sight. How
Because you
people
should
are able to
know.
do that.
You should know. And that's what we were saying. You
I'm
know that,
picky.
it,
Well,
but
not picky, but just like
still you should know by a window. You should not be 20 years down the line talking about, oh, now we're finna get married.
I think for people who wait that long, just don't worry about
That's what I'm
it.
saying. So again,
But then you got some who got married right away who probably were like, yeah, we probably should not. We should have waited some time. I feel like I definitely wanted to wait this time around. Even though I waited the first time to get married, I definitely didn't have the tools and equipment that I had then. Now I didn't. I didn't have that.
I think you was a little bit.
Individually, we've grown
I,
enough to know better.
I think because of that marriage, I think you kind of, you gotta go outside. I think you kind of equipped it yourself a little bit. Yeah. And
Yeah, I
so
don't think we work together to make that effort, that good conscious effort to make sure we don't upset one another or
need to take you out.
communicate.
You got that look like, bro, you ain't moved yet. You sleeping?
Oh,
You
he's still yawning.
can can you give me about 5 minutes? We finna get ready to end. Promise. I ain't gonna spank you if you use the bathroom, but please don't do it. All right. So our son
He's
is
still
saying
breathing
that
heavy with his tongue out.
that
Do you need some water?
oh, that ain't hanging us. He's right there at the top there.
Is that a happy face?
Wrong face. Okay, I'm coming. Um.
He's
So yes, we have grown, and I'm happy of the growth that we have
experienced.
experienced, because I think that also helps us grow
I think next
even more.
episode we should pull out our book.
Oh, the book.
Yeah. We that would be a great way
I
to
think it's
measure
down.
growth. So we'll probably definitely have a more detailed
Yeah, I think I put it downstairs.
um insight on our growth. When are we doing the next show? Next week?
If we don't go out of town, it's next week. It's scheduled for next week, but
Oh
I
yeah.
think gotta
I was gonna say
reschedule.
even if we do go next week or next weekend, we
We
still
still can
say
do it.
yeah.
All right. So, guys, we're gonna call it a night. Our child is telling us that he needs to go to the bathroom if I don't
You
take
gonna
him.
show TikTok?
Oh,
We can do that.
yeah, I can show TikTok to Pup Pup. At least I think I can show TikTok to Pup Pup. Okay, TikTok. Look at the baby. Yeah.
Oh, they see you.
Yep.
Any handsome?
All right, guys. Appreciate you.
So yeah. Next time.